Thanks for joining me today on my flower tangent. I'm going to be doing a super fun fall-tastic arrangement today, so stay tuned. Before that, or after, or in the middle, or whenever you want, feel free to subscribe. Somewhere it'll say subscribe, subscribe. Press the bell button so you get notifications so you're always informed, because who does not want to be informed about when I have a new flower arrangement coming out? So I'm going to do a fun arrangement today in this 9-inch square cake pan. It's one you can get from almost anywhere. I don't even remember where I got this. I've had it so long. And actually, truth be told, I pretty much use it for flowers more than actually baking these days. Not gonna lie. But who's got time for that? I got flowers to do, people. So I'm gonna use my baking dish and I'm gonna make an arrangement in it. It's gonna be fall inspired arrangement because I went to Trader Joe's the other day and I found the loveliest, they have the greatest flowers there right now because all the fall colors, you can't go wrong. I got lots of mums. I got green chrysanthemums. I got these wine colored, super cool ones. I got some sunflowers because fall is sunflowers, isn't it? I have to be honest with you and tell you that I cheated, which is what you should totally do. I did not get 10 separate bunches of the flowers to put in this arrangement because variety is super cool and something that I'm gonna do in a second. But so instead of getting 10 bunches of flowers, I got a pre-made bouquet and then I added like the sunflowers and I added the mums, and you can do that too. So don't be afraid to look at the pre-made bouquet and then take it apart and then put it in to make something else super cool in your baking dish. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I also got these spider mums and then some greens here and there. In the bouquet came one protea, which I used a couple weeks ago in my videos, and some lovely greens, and there was some lovely fuchsia roses, variegated roses. I mean, I think it's beautiful colors with the fall. I love like pinks and fuchsias with standard oranges, rusts, browns, maroons. I love that little kind of bright color in there. I just think it's like bold and beautiful. Since I'm using a shallow pan, I'm gonna use floral foam to stick the flowers into. Here it is. Here's the brick of floral foam that I have soaking. It's been soaking for a long time actually, but I would at least soak it for 20 minutes if you're just putting it in before you do your arrangement. Cut her in half. There it is. So you need one whole brick of floral foam to do this arrangement. I also got these lovely mini pumpkins from Trader Joe's when I was there. You know, they always have a million of them. I got orange and I got white ones, and I'm going to put them in my arrangement. So you know the chopsticks that you get from your local delivery place? Keep those, don't ever throw them out because I use them a ton in my flower arranging. Like sometimes I use it to stick a card on, tape it to the back and put it in my flowers to give to someone as a gift. This time I'm gonna use it to stick in the pumpkin and then place it in my floral foam so the pumpkin doesn't like roll around and like ruin your whole arrangement. That would not be good. The pumpkins are not that hard. The skin on the outside is not that hard. So you can just poke a hole in it, stick your chopstick in it, or if you have floral picks, use that, of course. I don't even have that laying around. Okay, so that's probably good enough. Place it wherever you want. I'm gonna start in the corner. Don't worry, I'm gonna add moss, because I always do, around the edges at the end to hide any foam that's showing, or just to like give it a finishing touch that looks really super cool. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to start with that, and then I'm just gonna basically choose a flower, couple of flowers to put side by side or in a row, make a whole row of something, but it's like a garden patch. It's like a fall harvest garden patch of flowers in your baking dish, and it looks cool and people are always amazed and think it's really hard, and it's not. So you cut your stems only like 2.5, 3 inches long, and you stick them in right beside the other flower, or in this case, pumpkin. See? And they're all gonna be about the same height. So I like to group together the same flower. fall ornament thingies that you have laying around. Like, you know, if you don't have pumpkins, you can maybe use, I've used little bales of hay, little mini bales of hay, and so that was very festive and fall and pretty. I think I'm finished putting the flowers in. It's pretty square and even. Let me show you what I have so far. Doesn't the pink, fuchsia pinky color look really cool in there? Right? Right, Mr. Frog? I know, right? All right, now for the moss. Let's see, I have two kinds of moss here today. I have this reindeer moss that I use like all the time because it's so bright and like I love that chartreuse color. And then I have this standard sheep moss. I don't know why I showed it to you in the bag. That's kind of lame. Lame-o badamo. Here's the sheep moss. And then here's the Spanish moss. You know, you've seen me use it. Well, let's have a look-see here and see which one I want. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this Spanish moss. That looks kind of cool. Actually, I'm going to use both. I do that all the time. You've probably seen me do it. I think it looks like super organic and like naturey to have the both colors because one's bright and you know, you find in nature, you find bright greens and you find not so bright greens. So I'm going to mimic that because this is the outdoor nature cake pan fall harvest arrangement. So I'm going to put a little of the bright green on each of the four sides and then I'll fill in with the other moss. See, I'm just lifting up the orange pumpkin a bit and I'll place it underneath. Then it kind of lifts that pumpkin up so it's at the same height as everything else. Okay, and then the sheep moss, you're gonna dampen it because it is too flaky and it's hard to like bend it and mold it to where you want it to go. So I have my bucket of water down here. Be careful because this stuff stains. So you can kind of push the moss down so that it goes either under the flowers and helps it stay in place, or it can like you can push the foam down a little bit on the side where there's no flowers to stick your moss down so that it stays in place a bit better. I just kind of pull it apart as I'm placing it in. Can't really see what I'm doing, so does that look good? Let me see. Yes, it does. Not bad. Okay, clean up on aisle 4. Where's my cleanup crew? That would be me. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Like I said, you can use little mini pumpkins. You can use, you know, some kind of little decoration that you see at Michael's or the stores that you go to. Even the grocery stores have all these fun accessories for fall. Look at this. I have this broom. It smells like cinnamon, which is awesome. But like I could stick that in there. I'm not going to because I might use it for another arrangement, but the little bales of hay. What else is folly? Any kind of like seed pod things that you see at the stores, get them and you can reuse them like every year pretty much. Well, that was super duper fun. I don't know about you guys. Did you have fun watching me do this? Was it satisfying? It was very satisfying for me to create this fun fall harvest centerpiece. I would do it again in a heartbeat any old time. In fact, I probably will. So keep watching. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss it if I make another one. Dun, dun, dun. Just kidding. Thanks guys for joining me today. I had a super fun time. This takes like hardly any time at all. You saw me in real time basically create this. You have a cake pan at home probably. So there you go. Go get some flowers from Trader Joe's. All right, I will see you on the next one, and I hope you have a great week. Stay cool out there, people. Bye for now. Mwah.